Party Barge, Episode 2, Longer. Please note that any inconsistencies are merely perceived by you or intentional. Where we last left our heroes, they had been attacked by an unknown assailant and found their beloved Fritzy somehow still alive, floating in the vacuum of space, clutching a vital piece of ship's technology. Also, their most valued crewman, Lattice Bezelforth, had tinkled into nothingness. As we rejoin them, Fritzy has just regained consciousness due to a pint of Malort being funneled down his Fritzy gullet.
Fritzy! You're alive!
No, Captain.
Fritzy, we're co-captains. Enough with the formalities. Just call me Captain.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Anyway, if you're done being a lazy bones and laying around all day drunk on Malort, hand over the array. Let's get underway here.
Fritzy handed over the array, which had actually turned out to be just an old-fashioned sextant. Despite how it may seem, a sextant is not a private place for horny campers to spill their lover's seed, but is in fact a doubly reflecting navigational instrument that measures the distance between two visible objects. It is incredibly archaic and should be in no way used in space travel, but the party barge was once a garbage barge and is mostly held together with duct tape and the lover seeds of space party people.
Captain, there's something I have to tell you.
Yes, Captain? Go on.
While I was out dying in the vacuum of space, I believe I may have seen exactly who it was that attacked us.
And just as Fritzy was about to reveal the information that would undoubtedly change the course of our story, the ship's view screen was struck by an asteroid.
Fritzy, on your feet! Man the helm!
You got it, co-captain.
Remember, it's just Captain.
Yes, sir, Captain.
That's better. Now tell me what the fuck is happening.
It appears our view screen has been splattered by an asteroid. But that doesn't make sense. Asteroids are frozen solid, not viscous. Unless this is somehow fresher? Where's Bezelforth? He's the galaxy's foremost expert on all things asteroids.
Oh, you know Bezelforth?
Lattice was the best man at my wedding. He was also the other groom.
You and Bezelforth were married? Oh, I've got some terrible news for you, my man.
What is it? Is Lattice okay?
Oh, my stars, no! We heard some tinkling, and the rumor around the ship is that he dematerialized.
Oh, no. Not my sweet potato Lattice fry.
And before Fritzy could truly begin the grieving process, the ship was struck again. This time, disabling their engines.
Fritzy, pick yourself up off the damn floor and tell me what's happening out there, you drunken snargle barge.
A snargle was a creature that was widely considered to be malodorous and lazy, so you can imagine being referred to as an entire barge of them would be quite insulting.
I remind you, I'm your equal, and I will not be spoken to like that.
Understood, sir. Now give me a report, you flea-bitten gobblefarkus.
The gobblefarkus are not known to be particularly malodorous or lazy, but when bitten by fleas, they are both heinously stinky and sleepy little skin sacks.
Captain, I remind you a final time.
Fritzy, there's no time for your petty insecurities. Now give me a report, you surface-sniffing ground-dweller.
The ground dwellers of Axon 5 were a woefully mistreated creature, forced underground by the surface dwellers. In this way, Captain Cheese was not so much insulting Fritzy, but rather admitting that he had mistreated him.
Captain, whatever hit us stinks to high heaven and has disabled our engines.
But our engines are top of the line. How could it be disabled so easily?
Actually, Captain, our engines are bottom of the line. And if a strong breeze could blow in space, it would also disable them.
Okay, whatever. Just get the view screen cleaned off and let's see what's out there doing this to us.
How do you propose that, sir? It's not like we have friggin' window wipers.
We may not have window wipers, but we've got a squeegee kid, a.k.a. you. Now get into that EV suit you almost died in earlier. Crawl back into the space in which you almost died earlier and wipe that shit off my damn view screen. Oh, and Fritzy?
Yes, sir?
Try not to die like you almost did earlier.
So Fritzy climbed back into his EV suit and headed back out the airlock into the emptiness of space to clean the human fecal mess off the view screen.
Freaking captain. Thinks he's the only captain on this ship. I should throw a freaking mutiny or something.
Captain?
Oh, hey there, Captain. What's poppin', Daddy-O?
Nothing. Just listening to the radio and heard something that sounded an awful lot like you in the beginning stages of planning a mutiny. And I just wanted to make sure that...
Oh, no, sir. You simply must have misheard me. I was just grumbling about a party I'm going to throw when this is over.
Stupid Fritzy. Always lost in the sauce. Hey, while you're out there, have a look around. Tell me if you see what's hurling shit at us.
Actually, Captain, there's a ship headed right...
And before Fritzy could finish that thought, he was tinkled out of space.
Was that another fucking tinkling? Fritzy? Fritzy!
When Fritzy came to, he was on an operating table with a bright light in his face.
Oh, for frick's sake, where am I now?
Fritzy.
Ah! What are you? What's happening? God, it stinks in here.
We meet at last, Fritzy. We have big plans for you.
What kind of plans?
Behold the destruction of your ship and your beloved captain.
Beloved? I legitimately hate that guy.
At that moment, a view screen lit up before Fritzy and showed a barrage of asteroids hurled towards the ship. They struck it in the aft section, lighting it ablaze and sending it careening off the view screen.
That really felt like we were struck by something.
We were clearly struck by something, Captain.
And are we now plummeting out of space?
It would certainly appear so.
You wouldn't be willing to get in an EV suit and wipe that shit off the window so we can see what's happening, would you?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no. That's fair.
And the ship plummeted down, 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 and crash landed surprisingly lightly.
Well, as far as crash landings go, that was actually kind of nice. Now, where is that silly, tall crewman with the sideburns to mustache? I'd like a report.
Captain, he was impaled during the crash.
Impaled? On what?
It seems as though someone left a loose harpoon rolling around the bridge floor. It looks to be labeled Captain.
Of course, Captain Fritzy's loose harpoon. He was always leaving it laying around and everyone knew it.
Captain, you are the only one anyone has ever seen with a harpoon.
Yep. Captain Fritzy's loose harpoon, as you say. Anyway, draw me up another crewman so I can figure out exactly what's happening here.
Crewman Ether reporting for duty, sir.
Crewman, may I say your timing is impeccable. Now what happened here?
Well, sir, without the ability to see, we're left with only 4 senses to draw upon to make conclusions.
True. Okay, let's start with taste. What did you taste?
Sir, I believe taste might be the least important sense to rely on in this scenario.
Yusuf, what did you taste?
Sesame seeds, sir.
And who? Who is Sesame?
No, sir, I was eating sesame seeds.
Yusuf, your sexual proclivities are irrelevant to this investigation. Now go on.
Okay, well, what I felt was jostled. First violently and then lightly.
Yes, I felt that too. Almost as if we'd been struck. Now what did you smell?
Pure shit, sir.
Yep. Conclusions?
We were struck by more asteroids, this time in the aft section of the ship, causing us to crash land.
And where did we land?
Well, the closest planet with enough gravitational pull to pull us down, but not enough to blow us to pieces as we crash, are Axon 5 and Snarflax.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's get out there and have a poke around, eh?
Meanwhile, Fritzy had fallen into a deep slumber, from which he was rudely awakened.
Fritzy! Fritzy, wake! Wake!
What time is it? Oh, frig, I'm still here.
Oh, it seems the perceived death of your captain has made you lose consciousness.
No, you know what I think happened? After he died, I just felt so nice. I haven't slept so good in years.
Well, then let me inform you that your captain is still alive.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, but not for long with your help.
I may hate the captain, but I would never kill him.
Oh, my little friend here can help persuade you.
The shadowy creature pulled a yucky little bug out of his cloak and dangled it over Fritzy's navel.
What is that? What are you doing with it?
Just relax, Fritzy. It's just a little pinch.
The pain of the yucky little bug climbing into Fritzy's navel made him lose consciousness again. This is not like the Matrix. That was a tracker, and this is more like a mind control device. Regardless, Captain Cheese and the other crew members had decided to venture off the ship.
Oh, the gravity here is all funky. It's fun. It's fun as fuck.
Whee!
You surf. Check out this flip.
Pretty cool, but look at this friggin' gainer, Captain.
Oh, so sick, you surf.
Captain, look. There's someone lying face down in the path ahead.
Quickly, crew. Let's do a bunch of gainers over there and check it out.
It only took a few gainers each, but when they arrived, they were aghast at what they found.
Fritzy!
Why the hell do I keep losing consciousness and waking up in different places?
Fritzy!
Captain, where the hell are we?
We don't know exactly. In fact, we were just poking around to see if we could figure out exactly where we are.
Who the hell is that?
Who that? That's Yusuf. Yusuf, introduce yourself.
Hello, Captain Fritzy. My name is Esurf. How do you do?
Not well, Esurf. I've been tinkled here and tinkled there. I don't know what's happening. But beyond that, I'm pretty good. How are you?
Honestly, sir, I couldn't be better. I received an unexpected promotion after the spear you left laying around the bridge killed crewman Sideburns to Mustache in the crash. So thank you very much, sir. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
I didn't have a loose spear Never mind. Your debt will be repaid to me shortly.
Just then there was an enormous crack of thunder that startled the entire crew. As they cast their gaze towards the sky, the sun was blotted out by the shadow of an enormous ground ship or some fucking thing like that. Tune in next time to witness the fate of our crew.
You can also pick a picture from your
As you see,